one of our own. He's one of our own. Rhys James, he's one of our own. Oh my word.
And obviously Rhys James right back and then Caicedo in the midfield.
Yeah, it ain't about that. Like, and when these players are bonded, the thing I learned for today, we could have won 4 or 5 nil. Colwill was absolutely disgraceful today.
Sorry, I've had to get involved here. What are you saying?
You know what I want to ask you? Where's he going to get changed at the training ground? I'm deadly serious. Where are these people? If you've got 40 players, how are they all in one dressing room? How are you putting a training session on?
Let's be honest here. Hello there guys, welcome back to Yosef's Chelsea Blues. Hope you guys are all doing well. Here is your Premier League predictions video. It's highly anticipated. You guys have been waiting for it. Now I'm giving you it. Now, it always goes wrong. These predictions always go wrong, but it's a fun thing we do every year. So we will come back. Last day of the season, we'll see how I did. But there'll be a video maybe a week after, the season's already done. And then we'll see how I did. But enough of the waffle. Let's get into it. Starting off, I do have, let's say, I do have a tier list created for them, like all the teams, but I have got them written down as well. So I'm going to put it up so you can see it in all its glory, and maybe it'll give it away a little bit, but I'm going to explain everything of why I put the teams there. So I did have a little bit of notes, and also I've got somewhere here on a notes pad of why I think those teams will finish in those places. But enough of the waffle. By the way, let's see if I can change this now. Yes, I can. Hang on a second. Have a look here. 400 subs. Thank you very much, everyone. Now it's hashtag road to 500 subs. Let's get it. Really appreciate all the support. And yeah, this is going to keep going. Let's get into it. Now, I'm just going to put up my tier list now. I hope you all will be able to see it. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Ah, there we are. So, I'm going to start off with... Actually, we'll do that. Let's start off with relegation. You all might have seen it already, but yeah, it's fine. Relegation. I've got Burnley in 20th because I don't think they've done enough business and they just don't look exciting to me. They look exciting in the Championship, but in the Prem, it's very different. I put Brentford 19th. Now, you lot might think this is stupid, but let's remember, they've lost Thomas Frank. They've lost Christian Norgard. They've lost Flecken. They've lost Mbuemo. They're about to lose Wissa. They have made a couple of signings, though. They have signed Kelleher from Liverpool. They have signed Jordan Henderson, and they've signed Ouattara from Bournemouth. I don't know if that's enough for them to stay up. So I've got them 19th. Bournemouth, I've got 18th. Similar reason to Brentford. They've lost Dean Huijsen. They've lost Milos Kerkez. and they've lost Ilya Zabani. And they've also lost now Watara as well. They've still got Semenyo and Evan Nilsson, and they've still got Iraola as gaffer, but I don't think it's enough for Bournemouth to stay up. It's going to be very close on the last day, but I think Bournemouth and Brentford will unfortunately get relegated. Now, it's time for the lower mid-table. As you can see there, we have got Sunderland in 17th. I think they've made some very good signings with Mark Gue on loan from Chelsea. They've got Xhaka in. They've had other signings as well, but I just can't remember them now. Sunderland have signed a few other players, but these adverts are going to annoy me. But yeah. Actually, let me make this bigger for all of you. Actually, no, that makes it worse. Yeah, that's fine. You already know who's in relegation. Yeah, so Sunderland 17th. I put Wolves 16th because they've lost Cunha. They've still got Strang Larson. Yeah, just I think they'll be in the relegation battle. Wolves. Leeds, I put 15th. I think Leeds and Sunderland will both stay up. I want them to stay up as well. So, yeah, I think they'll stay up. Everton in 14th. But David Moyes, he'll keep them just mid-table. West Ham in 13th. They've lost Kudus. For some reason, I think they finished 14th last year, but they'll be around that place. These positions are the most difficult. Like that one and the next one, I'd say the most difficult places to pick. But I've got West Ham 13th. I've got Brighton 12th. I was thinking of switching those two, but like with Crystal Palace with European football. But yeah, Crystal Palace will win the Conference League, by the way. They will win the Conference League. I have no doubt about that. Because West Ham won it a couple of years ago, so let's remember that. So yeah, that's my lower mid-table category. Next. Actually, no, that bit's quite easy. Upper mid-table. Actually, or should I add one? You know what? No, wait. Wait, no, add a row below. I'm literally doing this live on record for you lot. Upper mid table. I'm gonna go. Should go 7th. Actually, no, that's not needed, is it? No. Yeah, we'll do that. 7th to 10th. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Upper mid table. Hang on. 7th to 10th. Who have I got? Okay. So I've got Fulham in that category. Forest and next. Wait. Forest. United. Oh no, United aren't there. And then just one more, Villa. Yeah. Um, Europa League. There we go. It's a bit messier, but I have to make do. Yeah, so upper mid-table, I've got Fulham in 10th, Forest in 9th. I think Forest will drop down a bit more. I've got United 8th. Now, this is where we do talk a bit more about those teams. United 8th. The no European football, 1 game a week will help them. They're still in the Carabao Cup and they've got the FA Cup as well, but 1 game a week without European football will really help. They've only got maybe a couple of weeks where they play 2 games, but they should cope with that. So I think they'll finish 8th. They'll have... It's still a poor season with Man United 8th. It's still poor. They should be competing for like the Premier League and stuff, but we'll see what Ruben Amorim does and if he's still in the job by the end of next season. I've got Villa 7th. That means I think Aston Villa will get Conference League, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, it depends on the coefficient and stuff, and if 5th is a Champions League spot. So we'll see what happens during the season, because last season that's what it was. But yeah, by now, Villa, this would be Conference League for them. And I don't think they'll get far in the Europa. Actually, they might get far in Europa League, but we'll see what happens. Newcastle, remember, they've got Champions League. They've had, I was going to say a bad window, but then they've made a few signings. So I'm going to say a mid-window. Could be better, obviously. They've been rejected a lot, but, you know, they have made the signings which did need to be made. They're going to get Whistler over the line, I think, soon, but we'll see what happens. Spurs, I'm going 5th. I don't know why I put them that high, actually. I just feel like their new signings will help, but if they become between 5th and 10th, I wouldn't be surprised. So we'll see what happens there. Right, now we get to the Champions League spots. This is where it gets serious. Here we are. I'm going to change that. UCL. Man City 4th. I think their signings still need to gel. Ryan Shirky, Tajini Reinders, even Omar Marmush hasn't really, which says hit the ground running. I wouldn't really say so. He's scored a couple of goals here and there. Scored a hat-trick against Newcastle, I remember, but he hasn't really hit the ground running, you get me. Haaland, I think, will still be top scorer, even if City finish 4th, because he'll score and then City will lose sometimes. Chelsea, I'm going 3rd. I think maybe we'll challenge for the title, but we'll fall away short. Obviously, our signings, João Pedro, Liam Delap, Joel Hato. I'm definitely missing someone. Jamie Gittins. Like, we've got good signings in. We've let go of a lot of players as well. We might be even be getting Xavi Simons and Garnacho. We'll see what happens there. We have got news on that. Transfer video coming out later. Don't you worry. So after this video, you could be getting up to 2 videos and a live stream, because there's Liverpool Bournemouth later as well. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Chelsea, I'm going 3rd. Arsenal, 2nd, obviously. They always finish 2nd. Signing Victor Gyökeres, Zubamendi, Kepa. They still won't get it over the line because of this team at the top. Liverpool Football Club, champions of the Premier League once again in 2026, I think, as well. Signing Ekitike, Verts, Frimpong. They definitely signed someone else. Maradashvili, that backup goalkeeper, they've got now. They might get Isak. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I think even without Isak, Liverpool will still win the league. If they get Isak, they'll walk it. They'll walk it absolutely. But they'll still win the Premier League. Maybe not comfortably, but maybe because Arsenal, Chelsea, and City will push Liverpool a lot more this year. And that is my Premier League predictions. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and me making some outrageous shouts, but that's what we do at the beginning of the season with these Premier League predictions. We make them and we wait to be wrong, or we wait to be right. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're not going to look at those up until the end of the season. So I'm going to keep that somewhere safe, and then in May, bring it out again and we'll review it. Maybe another 2 video. Well, possibly there could be actually 2 videos later, because there's been a lot of transfer news in the past couple of hours. And then I've got a video scheduled at about 6 p.m. Chelsea fans preview Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. We'll see what happens though. And then we've obviously got the live stream of Liverpool versus Bournemouth. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. Smash the likes, turn that bell notification on so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Make sure you follow the socials as well on TikTok, Instagram, and X. Yours is Chelsea Blues on all. Once again, thank you very much for 400 subs. As you can see there, hashtag road to 500. In a bit, up Chelsea, and we're out. Peace.